Are you going places or left behind without a travel companion? Listen to how you can travel more independently. Dr. Mary Travelbest will bring you the best tips and her travel mistakes so you can benefit.
Welcome to Dr. Mary Travelbest's Independent Travel Guide. Today's special episode is on California beaches, Part 4. I wrote and published the best-selling book, CD, and website, The World's First Guide to Independent Travel. And since 1993, I've been running a marketing business, raising 4 children with my husband, and been a university professor while traveling. These travel experiences are necessary tools, so I want to share them so that you make your trip the very best, like travel best. In this episode, the FAQ, how can I get TSA PreCheck? The destination is California beaches, Part 4, Long Beach to Santa Monica. My mistake is broken fingernails. And the tip is watch out for snakes. So now the FAQ, how can I get a TSA PreCheck? The way to get TSA PreCheck is to set up an appointment in person at an enrollment center for a background check and fingerprinting, as I did at the San Diego airport. However, the clerk spelled my name wrong on the card, so that takes some explaining when I use it. It cost me $100, and it's good for 5 years. When I come back from a foreign country, I don't need to stand in any long lines either. Who wants to stand in long lines? This is better than ever, and not removing my shoes and light outerwear and other things is a real bonus. So check the show notes for more information on this. And now for today's special episode on California beaches, Long Beach to Manhattan Beach. We'll start with Long Beach. What's good there? Kayaking and seeing the Queen Mary ship. Now, I've not been to the ship, but I have seen it. And it's not a really great swimming place, but I've seen lots of boating. There's no way for the dirty water to wash out to sea easily, so that's why we don't swim there much. Contamination is a problem, so check it out before you go in the water. The beaches face south, so there's no waves. You won't see a sunset in the summer, but you can enjoy a bike ride or skate. So that's what I'd suggest. The next beach is White Point, Royal Palms Beach, based in Rancho Palos Verdes. It's got bluffs with metered parking, a restroom, no swimming recommended here either. It's got a rocky shoreline, but it's a hidden gem. It's to the left of the Royal Palms Rec Center, and you can take a picnic, lots of nice palm trees, and surfing and fishing are okay. Next is Torrance Beach. It's got soft sand, 340 acres. It's at the foot of the cliffs, which extend to the Palos Verdes Peninsula. 300 parking spaces, restrooms, showers, bike path, volleyball nets, beach wheelchairs, yes, swimming, scuba, fishing, and surfing. And then we have Hermosa Beach. Now, this is better for stand-up paddle boards because the swell is generally smaller, unless as a stand-up paddler, you like to ride the waves. The next beach on the list is Manhattan, and I got some great information from the TravNav. The beaches here are great because they're wide, they're not crowded, except maybe sometimes by the pier. The sand is soft with terrific weather, and you can walk to restaurants and shops. Surfing and stand-up paddleboarding are extremely popular here, especially once we close down. The surf is best in the fall and winter when the west and north swells start to pick up. And it's about 2 to 4 feet swells usually. There's generally good surfing in El Porto, which is technically part of Manhattan Beach. Now, Manhattan Beach is better for surfing. There's also lots of people who enjoy swimming. I think it's most popular in the summer and fall when the water temperature goes up. So thanks, TravNav. Also, paddle boarding in Redondo Beach is popular. There's a fair amount of bodyboarders, especially by the pier. Now, part 5, we're going to be talking about Santa Monica and Santa Barbara in future episodes. Let us know what you want to hear more about this. The Marina del Rey, also called Mother's Beach, Santa Monica, Venice Beach, Topanga, Las Tunas, Malibu, Surfrider, Dan Blocker, Point Dume, all the others too. So, lesson learned, broken fingernails. These may not seem like a big deal to some people, but if you break a fingernail when you're traveling and a woman, this can be a real challenge. I've suffered through this many times, and here's my lesson for you. I've had bruises, bleeding, and infection. You don't want this. If you have acrylic or fake nails, you should try to go to a salon and get it repaired. Of course, I didn't do that. I had a broken fingernail and had to cut it down so low that it wouldn't be infected later. The lesson I learned was clip my nails short before I left for the trip. All I had to do was the regular maintenance and keep them looking good and not getting to be a problem later on. Just keep them short if you plan to travel. Show notes include a link on how to fix your nails. And now for today's travel advice. Then the tip is watch out for snakes. Rattlesnakes can be heard before you see them. So if you're in an area where you think there could be a snake, take out your ear pods and listen. Rattles are a defense mechanism for when they fear danger, and you should take note and step back. There are more than 3,600 kinds of snakes, so be aware of the ones that are deadly or harmful. The show notes have more detail on snakes for you. Today, I want to bring meaning to your travel, so send me your travel tip. You can send it to my website, Facebook, group, Instagram, whatever. You can send it to my Twitter, my blog, and maybe you'll see your tips in my next travel book on independent destinations. What's on your travel bucket list?
What's on your travel bucket list? Tell the doctor and her team of women who travel the world seeking the very best. Dr. Travel Best, that is.